Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, let's talk about clubs. In the recent informational video about the upcoming update version 1.3.0, Clash announced that clubs are making a return. They were previously in the game but got temporarily taken down in an update, with the reassurance that they weren't going forever, but it's been a very long time and they're only just finally returning. Clubs were in Corporate Clash back in 2018, but they weren't too detailed. It was just more of an easy way to try and have a group of toons that could do bosses and other things together and to be able to have their own group chat within the game. Even just the setup of the clubs were pretty basic, as you can see here, with not a lot of customization options. And while I wasn't around when clubs were previously a thing, they're putting so much more effort into them this time to hopefully make them more of a success. Quite a few people were or are skeptical about clubs making a return, which the Clash team even mentioned in the video, but they reassured us that they think this is the right thing to do and that they've changed clubs enough for them to hopefully be more successful this time around and hopefully less toxic, which is what I've heard some people describe them as. Rivalries between clubs or people not wanting to do bosses with certain clubs, they just caused a bit of drama sometimes from what I heard. You could even say some of the clubs used to clash with each other. Get it? Clash? Sorry. Clash even said themselves that back in 2018, clubs were dysfunctional, lacking polish, and had little in the way of features that made them actually matter, resulting in hostility and did much more harm than good. But now onto the present day and the upcoming return of clubs, which I'm really excited about. To set up a club, you can go into the Toon Hall and speak to Da Vinci, and you can see there's now so many different customization options that you can choose from. You can pick what icon you want to represent your club, different patterns, and a whole host of colors. And then of course, the very important decision of the name of the club. But they did mention that multiple clubs are able to have the same name, although I can see how that could get confusing if people mess around with it. It also costs 20,000 jelly beans to set up your club. You'll then be able to go through your friends list and choose who you'd like to invite to your club, or I suppose if you're not the one setting up, you'll get some sort of message asking whether you'd like to join. Of course, it's only going to be possible to be part of one club, so it may be tricky to decide which one to go with. There's a new club panel in the friends list area where you can see all the different levels, currency, tasks, boosters, and how many toons from your club are currently online. You can also set the club's description here. Now for the currency that you get from clubs, it's not jelly beans, but it's club coins, which have two main benefits. You get experience when you gain club coins, and you can also use club coins to spend in the club shop, which is what I may be the most excited about. We'll come back to that a little more later. Next, on the task page, you can select one of 3 club toon tasks available at that time, and you will gain club coins from completing these tasks. You'll spend a small amount of jelly beans or club coins to get a toon task originally, but then upon completing it, you should receive a much better reward back. Depending on the size of your club, the difficulty will vary with the tasks, so these can be completed by yourself or together to work cohesively towards the club toon task goal. Tasks, however, do expire, so don't take too long taking down those cogs or whatever the task may be. I think these could just be seen as an extra to your normal daily task, but instead it's for your club where everyone will benefit from it, not just you. On the member page, you'll be able to view every member and their toon profile, and if you have permissions in the club, you can promote, demote, or kick members from the club. You can then view in the history page all of the changes that have been made. Club settings is where the club leader can give other toons roles and responsibilities, such as being able to make announcements to the club, purchase club toon tasks, and the ability to kick or invite toons, just as a few examples. They can customize it just how they would like. Now, for the most exciting thing, the club shop. This is where you can spend all of those hard-earned club coins to continue to expand and improve your club and also give members lots of benefits as well. In the items and upgrades tab, you could increase the number of members you can have in the club up to a maximum of 50 members, but that may take some time to achieve, but we'll see. You can also rewrite the name of your club if you're not happy with it anymore, or just thought of a fresh new name. Also, you can increase the amount of boosters that you can have at one time. Getting onto the club boosters, you can get ones for gag XP, merits, department XP, boss rewards, and activities. These can be for varying amounts of time, and obviously the longer ones will cost more coins, so your club will have to work hard for these. As you level up your club, more advanced boosters become available to you, including the All-Star Booster. which will boost every activity possible, but this would be really expensive, I'm sure. Following on from what I said earlier, where I mentioned you can increase the amount of boosters that you can have at one time within the Items and Upgrades tab, you can actually upgrade to have 3 active boosters at once. And along with this, they also stack on top of any personal boosters, for example from your daily task. My only question is, could this prove to be too overpowered? If you have 3 active boosters plus your daily task, plus possibly whatever is going on that day, like Surplus Sunday, Gag Farming Friday, etc. I just hope that Clash can get the balance right with this, because access to boosters at all times could make you progress too quickly in the game, so I'm just really interested to see how the balance is going to be and how this will work out. Finally, the customization tab lets you buy new colors, icons and patterns to change your club badge if you just fancy a bit of a change. The only thing that I'm not sure currently is the value that club coins have. As with the Toon tasks, we couldn't see potential amounts for the rewards, and so we don't have an indication just yet of how long it would take to be able to get a certain amount of coins to be able to then buy things in the shop. And obviously everything in this trailer is subject to change, and so maybe it's not quite been worked out yet. They obviously won't want it to be too easy to gain the XP boosters and the items and upgrades, so they definitely need to get the balance right with this as well. That's just about everything we've learned about clubs so far, so now in my opinion, I think that clubs could be a great addition to Clash and something very exciting. But as stated previously, I definitely want to find out some more details about the balance of it all in terms of the club coins, as that could make or break it, I think. Also, due to the reasons that clubs were taken down in the first place, I hope that we don't see a return of any kind of hostility or toxic people within the community, just due to the clubs that Toons are a part of. I'm always really happy to see the positive side of things, and I truly hope that clubs are here to stay this time, because it's something I'm really hyped for and I can't wait to make a club with my friends. Please do let me know what you think about clubs returning in the comments below, and what you're most excited for from what we've been shown so far. I'd really love to know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It would make my day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!